All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the Lodge. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, David Ruff.
Why'd you say it like that?
David Ruff.
That was weird emphasis. Was that like, did you go Borat?
I'm not gonna lie, Dave.
Willie KGB?
I'm in my own head right now. I don't know how to, like, you get such props on the mail-in for letting the beat ride, and I just don't let it ride enough. And, like, I'm just in my own head about it.
Well, they got a surprise because you're doing the mail-in today.
It's going to be a 3-minute intro of just Dillon's song going the entire time.
The last time I did the mail-in, which I guess was last week with Big Game Brett, I thought we were wrapping up, so I started to fade it in. And Brett had like 2 bonus questions. Brett had something at the end, and it went on. I had to pee so bad, and I was like kind of trying to like insinuate like, hey, let's wrap it up without doing the Micah, finger twirl, because that's condescending, I think.
You were doing the Dillon, like this episode has run its course. Let's finish.
Because
you had to pee.
Because I had to urinate very badly, and Brett like immediately launched into like, all right, Dillon, I got a couple things here for you.
The beat was
choose your own adventure here. How about this, Dillon?
Dave's just sitting here with like pee dribbling down his leg.
And so the beat played out, and then I had to restart it.
I like that.
And people, like a couple people noticed, and I was like, yeah,
I like that.
it's trying to move it along, but dude, just do you, man.
I know. It's hard, man. I just don't know what to do with myself.
Dave's got his signature little touch, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
it
lets
turns
that
out
shit
it's just
ride.
being a shitty producer is my signature thing.
Sound engineer.
Dillon
Over here.
Shivery's in the building.
Hey, everybody. What's going on?
Happy Wednesday, Dillon.
Happy second half of 2020.
Yeah, this is the least excited I've ever been for July 1st.
Is it because 2020 has been an absolute shit show so
Oh,
far?
man.
Yeah. If I could say right now that you could fast forward to like normal life, even if it meant you had to miss out on like 6 months, 8 months, possibly 12 months, would you fast forward?
No. I don't like. No, I'm not missing anything.
Okay.
Why? Because I don't want to miss a thing.
I might fast forward at this point.
No, not me. I'm gonna go through it. If it, it's gonna make you stronger. If it doesn't kill you.
Plus, dude,
That's
I
the thing, though.
want to vote. Do you not want to vote in November?
Yeah,
Will?
rock the vote.
No,
bitch.
like everything would happen.
Vote or die.
Everything would happen.
Dylan.
We get it. You watched MTV.
Dude, I love that year that Paris Hilton was one of the vote or die people, and she wore the shirt and everything, and then she didn't vote.
Yeah, she didn't vote. Dude, she didn't care.
She died, though.
Yeah, you got to die now.
Maybe that's what happened to Avril Lavigne.
I don't make the rules.
Yeah, did she not?
She forgot
She's
to vote.
Canadian, though.
That's the thing. She couldn't
Yeah,
vote.
she wasn't allowed to.
You know, we didn't make the rules.
That's hot.
Now,
That was
die.
good. That was really good.
Have you ever seen the video?
I actually thought Paris Hilton was sitting next to me.
Have you seen the viral clip? You guys seen this on? It's from like a VMAs from like 20 years ago, probably 15, and it's her like bartending, and it's Snoop sitting there at the bar, and he's like, "I want to freestyle with you," and she's like, "Oh yeah, you want to freestyle with me?" And like, she starts. It's the most, dude. If you can make it through the entire video, I will pay you $1, Dylan.
Is it more or less cringy than
More.
the Bella Hadid shoes?
More, because she's like, it's so bad.
The Bella Hadid talking about shoes or sneakers was one of the cringiest few minutes of my life.
He can get
You could like get it.
if he pulls
What?
up in the retros.
So really, anyone just wearing these shoes could
Homeboy can
sleep
get
with you?
a-
That's what you're
He
saying?
can get it, Dylan.
You could get it.
Dude, Dillon told me before this that he's never finished a Paris Hilton video before, so I don't know if he can get through that entire viral clip you talked
Come on,
about.
man.
All right.
There's that one Paris Hilton video.
Was that the one that was in Night Vision?
Dude,
I don't know. Devin never watched it.
Our senior
Oh,
year,
you definitely
You
watched
pervert.
I think my senior year of high school, it was around the same time that the video came out, and it was literally called A Night in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
And our student council thought it would be funny to have our prom be called A Night in Paris and make it like Parisian
Y'all
themed.
did not.
I was on student council, and we did it, and we submitted it to the higher ups, and they approved it, and we were like, "Holy shit, we're actually
They
doing
didn't
this!"
know.
No, and they made T-shirts, said "A Night in Paris" on it. And we were just like, "This is kind of funny. I enjoy this."
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Who did she do it with?
It was some. I think
wasn't
it was her
the,
boyfriend.
it was
It
her
wasn't Girls
boyfriend.
Gone Wild guy.
No, but it was someone in that vein of scumbag.
Did that hurt her brand?
No.
No.
She was the original sex tape.
Yeah, she was.
Wasn't
She was
She-
like she was the first.
Oh no,
She
Pam and
pre-Kim?
Tommy. Pam and Tommy.
Yeah, but she was the first one like in I say like in our high school time, like Pam and Tommy were old.
Yeah, she was much more like pop culturally relevant.
Pop culturally.
Pop culturally relevant.
Did y'all see the breaking news? This is interesting. They're actually doing a Pam and Tommy second sex tape. It's actually Pamela Lee and Big Time Tommy.
Really?
Oh, great.
Take it easy.
I'm in.
I think she goes by Pamela Anderson now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They've long
What did I say? Pamela Lee?
Yeah.
You did. Pamela Lee Anderson was her name at one point.
What is she?
How'd
Is she
look?
doing okay? I could see her not doing well, but from a quick Google search, it
She
doesn't.
got hepatitis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people do.
Yeah, I know, but like I feel like they had a particularly bad case of it.
Yeah, I think they did.
Big Time Tommy here.
Big Time Tommy.
Today's quote of the day.
What's today's quote of the day, David?
Hey,
I stopped myself.
Okay.
Man, I was on
Two
the
in
edge of
the-
my seat.
One in the.
Do you guys want some programming notes?
Yeah.
First and foremost, go follow Circling Back Pod on all social media platforms. Make it happen.
Why did you turn into Dillon? Angry Dillon.
We need this to happen. At Circling Back Pod on Instagram and Twitter. Also, Friday, Patreon, listener voicemails. Yesterday, we did the stream room.
Yes, we
Rounders.
did. Yes, we did. The results will shock you.
We have Tuesday's stream room coming up. We have yet to determine a movie for no other reason than we were waiting for July 1st to hit because we didn't want to choose one on Netflix and then have it get kicked off, only for us to be like the little furry guy meme, like, oh no, what happened? So now we're just the veiny head kid meme, just sitting here waiting to tell you guys what it is. But we haven't determined it yet. We'll have an announcement soon.
So
If you follow Circling Back Pod, you'll see that announcement.
I was kind of looking forward to Rounders because it's a movie I had not seen, but y'all really liked, and I was kind of wanting to roast it. And the movie ended up being so good that I had no choice but to stand.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, I don't understand people that didn't think the movie's that great. Like, it doesn't make sense to me because it's a good movie.
Dude, it just takes one person to say that I don't like it, and then the mob mentality follows suit. Like, oh, yeah, I don't like it either. Like, really? It's a really good movie. Mob mentality.
Those people would rather watch Van Wilder.
Oh, man.
Van Wilder stinks. Can we just say that?
I had it on DVD.
Yeah.
I've never seen it all the way through, but I'm
No.
pretty comfortable in saying it sucks.
I think I don't think. I think that we were like just too old to appreciate it because you guys were probably like close to college when that was gonna come out.
Yeah, we were like living it, Dylan and I.
Oh, dude.
No, but like
Dude, every weekend.
because this came out in 2002.
Yeah.
You were drinking too much to watch this. In
I was so
2002.
faded.
That's when
I was faded like Zeke.
Where are you?
That was not a great video for Zeke.
Sports Illustrated did him wrong. I'm glad he put them on blast. But yeah, the stream room.
Can we talk Bird Dogs real quick?
Yeah. We're the Bird Dogs TV guys, so I think we probably should. So
I will say, last night for the first time, I saw myself on television.
really,
Yeah, it was. I actually had to rewind,
You see your boy too?
and this was especially special for me because this wasn't on the Golf Channel.
Especially special.
Yes.
What was it on?
It was on NBCSN just before the Man U game.
Huh?
I was like, it was like this
Dude,
is perfect
you're
for me.
doing
Like
it.
I'm so happy right now.
Did your boy was on there then?
Mm-hmm.
He said he had a line.
I was so pumped.
Dude, I had a line.
Yeah.
Imagine how many people.
Are
heard
you in
my,
the Screen Actors
Imagine
Guild?
how many people heard my voice. It's crazy.
You should be in the Screen Actors Guild.
I should.
SAG.
SAG, yeah.
Yeah. Never sag your Bird Dogs. You don't have to because they got the elastic waistband that fits perfectly around that tiny little waist of yours, Dylan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crush that.
If you're not familiar with these are gym shorts with a built-in silky soft inner liner that makes underwear completely obsolete.
Let me say something. A lot of liners out there, the shorts that are doing this, are too constricting. They're so tight. These are not that way. These are extremely comfortable.
They're comfortable, but they provide the
they support.
perfect amount of support that
Exactly.
one would need, especially if you might be jumping rope or something.
And you know your boy's jumping rope, David.
Yeah. That's why I said it.
Yeah. I recently acquired a pair of shorts that I got for free, not from Bird Dogs. And the inner liner was way too tight. And I know I'm kind of quadzilla right now just because, I've been doing that Pelly stuff.
No one's
but-
calling you that.
Dude, everyone's calling me that.
Man, I don't know.
Have you seen my calves lately? Dude, I'll show them to you later.
Okay.
I'll wear my Bird Dogs tomorrow to make sure you can see them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, go get some Bird Dogs. If you go to birddogs.com, enter promo code STEAM, they'll throw in a free Bird Dog's face mask. It's like a condom for your mouth. I'll repeat that. It's like a condom for your mouth.
No, I heard you.
Is that did you just go off script or?
No, that's the script. I mean, that's what it says.
Isn't there a name for that?
A dental dam.
It didn't. Yeah.
You'll get a free Bird Dog's face mask along with your pair of Bird Dogs. They're actually very quality masks. They feel like your auntie sewed them just for you.
Me auntie.
That's birddogs.com. Promo code STEAM and boom, a free pair of a free Bird Dogs face mask with your pair of Bird Dogs. So you will not take these things off, I promise. Can we talk about Bryson's diet?
A Dillon dam is what a lot of people
call it that. A lot of people call it that. The Dillon dam.
Damn, Dillon.
Literally no one.
Dude, everyone.
No one has ever said that.
People say that though, dude.
Back at it again.
There was a trending topic yesterday. It was NASA released a 10-year time lapse of video of the sun, and people are quote unquote blown away by it. It's not that cool, so you can skip it.
I mean,
I had to get it off my chest.
Cool, yeah. I didn't see it, and I don't think I'm going to. So
yeah, you're not missing anything.
Very sick, very sick.
Anyway,
can we talk about Bryson's diet?
If we have to.
Who's Bryson? DeChambeau?
Mm-hmm. This was released on the where was his first release yesterday? Because I saw it on the PGA Tour's Instagram feed. Shout out PGA Tour.
That's where I saw it. That's where we were tagged in it no less than 17 times.
Yeah, like we see it.
We have alerts set up.
Bryson DeChambeau's average day for breakfast: 4 eggs, 5 pieces of bacon, 2 protein shakes, and toast.
Okay.
Hearty.
That's a lot. 2 protein shakes. And I looked up, I believe he is doing the Orgain protein shakes because I wanted to know. I'm like, what's going on here? This is a lot for breakfast. But the 4 eggs, 5 pieces of bacon, that's not crazy.
I could, if I wanted to, I could do that for breakfast daily, and it would be a very filling breakfast, and I wouldn't enjoy doing it, but I could do that.
It would be one of those breakfasts I would have to have very early on because I wouldn't be hungry for the next 5 hours.
We'd have to delay the start of circling back by a half hour to accommodate for me needing to use the restroom after that breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah. The toast seems unnecessary. He might just be a toast guy.
Is there toast in there?
Yeah. He's doing toast.
Once you go through his whole day, I just have a quick comment.
Okay. Snacks throughout the day. The Go Macro Bar. Is that what you were talking about?
No.
Okay. PB&J sandwich, which that's a hell of a snack for if you're trying to put on
it's
some
an all-timer.
Man,
it's an all-timer, David.
Why don't you just add a little syrup on there if you're serious about bulking?
Maybe he is.
You trying to get on the line, son?
I heard he's eating a lot of awful waffles.
Because you ain't...
What? Oh, so then he goes 3 protein drinks as a snack throughout the day, and then, quote, snacks while practicing. I love snacks on the golf course.
So he doesn't really do lunch.
Dude, a Snickers bar at the turn, there's nothing better.
What are your top snacks on the golf course?
Snickers bar #1.
No.
I disagree.
Dude.
If you asked me when I was in 8th grade, I would have said Snickers bar.
It's also like a nostalgic thing for me because when I just always used to do it at the turn. Little sugar rush.
Oh, when I grew up playing golf at the course where I was a member, they didn't have very many snacks.
Give me a G2 and a Snickers bar, and I'm a happy camper.
I would go into the pro shop, and all they had was just a Nature Valley bar, Snickers, and something else.
Peanut
and it was
butter
like,
crackers.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm gonna go with the Snickers, and so my parents probably paid for 60 Snickers bars that summer.
I will probably go with if it's a snack that I'm picking up from the course, I'm going peanuts. Just some peanuts, unsweetened.
I hate that.
And zero sugar Gatorade. I guess that's the G2. Although our home course doesn't carry those.
I'm a big fan of just going to the grocery store beforehand and just grabbing a giant thing of kettle chips, getting this salt and cracked pepper on those things.
Damn.
You just toss them in the bag. And
I
then
had
pull
some of
them
those
out.
last night.
It pleases the entire. The crew loves it. The crew loves it. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
What about a good sausage wrap at the turn for you,
Dude,
Will?
I love sausage wraps. Those are
the sausage wrap.
So weird.
That's a good name for a podcast. Hey, does he just not eat lunch? He just snacks in between breakfast and dinner? Because I kind of like that.
Yeah. I don't hate that. If you look at this objectively, having a protein bar, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and 3 protein drinks, that's a healthy. That's a big ass lunch. Ross eats a peanut butter and jelly and Cheetos for dinner.
Yes, he does.
And every time he does it, I sit there and I'm like, I want to roast you right now, but I kind of think that sounds really good right now.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
And then for dinner, he does steak, potatoes, and 2 protein shakes for around 3,000 to 3,500 calories a day. If I'm being honest, I kind of feel like it would be more calories per day.
Yeah, me too.
What do you have to say about this on a larger scale?
This isn't that big of a deal.
Why?
Minus the 6 protein shakes a day, which is obviously it's a lot. Like everything else is like, yeah, he's eating a lot of food, but it's not like so astronomical that it deserves all this attention.
No, this isn't Michael Phelps' Olympic diet.
This isn't the mountain, which I just pulled his daily diet up if you guys want that.
Yeah, let's do that, but let's keep in mind that the mountain is an absolute unit. The biggest human ever.
Yeah,
in my
Michael Phelps
opinion.
had his 12,000 calorie diet.
We could do the Bryson diet fairly easily.
Why
Like,
don't
it's
you
not-
do it then, dude?
Let's
You're
do it.
always-
Let's do it.
You're
I'm not
being a
trying to
little bitch.
stack. I'm not
do
trying
it.
to stack mass.
What are you doing?
My club head speed is plenty fast already.
Oh,
I
dude.
need
yeah,
mass.
yeah,
I
I bet
need
it
mass
is.
more than anything right
You
now.
don't need
I'm
mass.
withering away. Look at me, dude. I'm withering
You
away.
need
You're
to
about to
tone.
disappear into
You
that
don't want to.
chair.
You don't want to add 40 pounds.
Yes, I do,
No,
Dillon.
you don't.
I'm so tired of Dillon coming in here every day, literally every day, like, I don't plateaued my workouts. I can't put on muscle anymore.
It's like, dude, shut
I
up.
have plateaued.
Freaking day.
Do you want Michael Phelps' thing? This
Okay.
is how you put on.
I
Then
want some
we'll
Phelps.
do the mountain after Michael
And
Phelps.
Keep in mind, Phelps did all this while maintaining just
Just
maximum
absolute
cut.
just a hot
shredded.
body.
Just a
Just a shredded machine.
Sorry, I was at the cockpit last night.
Dude, stop going to the cockpit.
Will's
We're in a
grinding
pandemic,
Speedos on
dude.
Phelps.
Michael Phelps' breakfast puts Bryson's to shame. 3 fried egg sandwiches with cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, fried onions, and mayonnaise. I don't agree with mayonnaise and cheese.
Mayonnaise is good fat.
Or, I mean, sorry,
mayonnaise
mayonnaise and
belongs
lettuce.
on a fried egg sandwich, sir.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
This is controversial. In
It
my
does.
household, one member of my household does mayonnaise on their BLT.
Yes.
I don't.
That's crazy. You have to do it on the
I don't
BLT.
think it needs. I don't hate it, but I don't think it needs
If
it.
there's not a glob of mayonnaise on my toasted bread on my BLT,
Don't say glob.
It's a glob of. If there's not globs hanging off the sides, it's not enough mayonnaise.
I don't
He also
do
does 2
BLTs.
cups of coffee, 1 5-egg omelet. Sorry, Bryson.
This is all for breakfast.
1 bowl of porridge, 3
Wait,
slices
wait,
of
wait.
sugar.
Porridge.
What is this?
What century are we
He's
in?
a porridge boy.
No one eats porridge. I don't even know what porridge is.
Some curds and whey as well.
He does 3 slices of sugar-coated French toast, 3 chocolate chip pancakes, and then for lunch he does half a kilogram of pasta, 2
Wait a
large
minute.
2 large ham and cheese sandwiches with mayonnaise on white bread. That sounds phenomenal. And energy drinks that supplied him with another 1,000 calories.
Okay, see, knowing what we know about Phelps, why is Bryson's diet even a story? It shouldn't be.
Because it's the only fun thing happening on tour right now.
He is.
Yeah, literally everyone's getting COVID on tour, and Bryson's just eating.
I've had too much Bryson on my feed.
I don't want to like him,
I'm
but
sorry.
he's so
So-
like tight right now. Like I love what
He's
he's doing.
not.
I love what he's doing.
I love the idea of Bryson. I will put money on Bryson every week, but when he starts missing putts and starts getting like whiny face, there's something about. I don't mind when a player like gets mad at himself. It's fine. Like Spieth does it, and it's fine. It's just the fact that he is so bloated and has that dumbass hat that it just makes it that much worse.
Mm-hmm.
But keep in mind, I'm pulling for the guy. I want this to work.
I'm the only person in my 5-man like golf group text that supports Bryson right now, and it's a lonely place to be.
His follow through is so unstable.
I hate it. That's the one thing I don't like. I don't like his swing right now. But
It's
outside
not
of that,
aesthetically pleasing.
It's ugly, is what it is.
What's
And-
the mountains diet?
Let me say one more thing about Bryson real quick. His putting stroke, I feel like, you know how he has his arms kind of straight? I feel like it's solely to pop try out of the bottom part of his sleeve.
I get it.
That's the only reason he holds it like that.
I get it.
The mountain diet, they're both bulking. So if you don't know what the mountain is, and
All right, so
Game
the
of
mountain.
Thrones, bodybuilder, world's strongest man.
Was he in the Dothraki wedding?
No.
Oh, he wouldn't.
Not sure who he is then.
You would have caught him in the first episode. If
He was
yeah,
actually played by a different actor, season 1.
Really?
Okay, they do the mountain by like how much all the food weighs. It's not like he eats like so. Okay, a pound of chicken. This is every day. 1 pound of chicken, 1.5 pounds of salmon, 2 pounds of beef, 2 pounds of potatoes, 14 eggs.
Okay.
Of course, a bunch of protein, all that shit. And then he does 2 avocados, like 10 protein shakes, almonds, spinach. I mean,
This is like having like
it's 10,000 calories.
This
a
is
day.
like having a toddler-aged tiger.
Yeah.
Like
Think of what it costs to feed this man.
Yeah. Like poor people can't get the gains that the mountain can
No.
get. I can't afford that. I can't afford eating 14 eggs a day.
And he never stops eating. Like he starts eating at 6 in the morning and doesn't finish until like 10:30.
So he's an Icelandic strongman.
Yeah.
There's a good Vice documentary on the Icelandic strongmen.
Mm-hmm.
You should watch it.
Okay.
It's like 30 minutes, maybe 45. But so he is like 6'7", right? He's like 6'7".
He might be even
Maybe
he's like
bigger than
6'9"ish.
Dude,
He's a large fella.
If he walked into the room, he'd be the biggest person.
He
in
makes
this room.
would he be the
gigantic.
highest in the room?
He
He'd
makes
be the
gigantic
highest.
men look small.
Have you guys seen this new series, Home Game, on Netflix? I think it just came out.
Dude, that's the name of our podcast.
Sorry. Home Game. I saw it last night, and the first thing I saw was that they go to Italy, to Firenze.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it called?
Yeah, Calcio Storico.
Which is essentially just rugby with dudes actually fist fighting.
It's neighborhood versus neighborhood.
Swag.
Wow.
It
It's
is
so
it is
tight.
electric.
It's so tight. And so the first episode was awesome just because of that. And then I watched the second episode because they're a half hour each last night. And the second episode is the Highland Games in Scotland. And they interview this one dude the entire time who's just an absolute unit. And they didn't go through his diet, but it's one of those guys that if he walks in the room, like he's so imposing that you can't think anything but about how he's in the room.
Yeah, Dad. He's 6'9".
Nice. Hey.
Dude, you can't be 6'9" or 400 pounds and have a six pack. Like, that's just not fair.
Well, I believe he's on some banned substances, or maybe was at a
He
point.
still got it. That six.
Very hard to have that six pack, and when you're eating 14 eggs a day, it's a lot of eggs.
Does he have a six pack though?
Yeah.
There was a time where he did. Yeah.
He currently.
Well,
has
you know
it,
he's
dude.
training for like a exhibition fight against another strongman.
Oh, is he?
And I'm like, dude, if this dude connects, I don't care who you are. If he connects one time, it's over.
I want to have a strongman on this podcast and like just quiz them.
Well, if Dillon would quit farting around.
That's a six pack, dog.
Yeah, you're right. I want to quiz them. Like I want to know why they do it. I
We
want
have
to know
Dan on
why
all the time.
That's true. It looks so miserable. And every single time I watch one of the strongman competitions on television, which is pretty much every time it's on, I stop by for at least 5 minutes. It just stresses me out that one of their muscles is just going to pop out of their fucking skin.
There's a trainer at our gym, which we don't go to. I haven't been there in 4 months or something. But he does strongman. And I got a consultation with him. They paired me with him for my free one.
Mm-hmm.
And he is strong, but like every other month, he's got like a brace on his knee or something fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's a tough life. I would rather do strongman than bodybuilding, because bodybuilding, then you got to worry about body fat. Strongman, you just bulk.
Look at this coffee cup. Look at this coffee cup in the mountain's hands.
Have you seen his wife?
That's an espresso thing. Is that his wife right there?
I think that's his wife. Either that or his
because
daughter.
it's his wife.
I saw a photo of him with his wife and like on the red carpet, and I don't think she's a short person. He's just so
No,
towering.
she is. She's like 5'2".
Okay, that's fine.
Does he kind of look like bloated giant Conor McGregor?
Yeah, I can see that.
That coffee cup's.
Dude,
That's
he's just
hilarious,
dwarfing
man.
it. It's an espresso cup in his hands, and then you look at her hands, and it's like, oh, that's a normal coffee cup.
Just a regular coffee cup.
Do you think he's annoyed drinking that? He's like, dude, there's not enough calories in this. Why do I even have this in my hands right
I don't
now?
know.
He just eats the mug, just chewing glass.
Dude,
So yeah, Bryson, man, this isn't that crazy. It is when it's supplemented with multiple protein shakes. I guess 7.
Yeah.
But I will say this: it's not sustainable for him.
I just think I'm a little bit annoyed because I'm just getting Bryson overload right now, and it's someone I don't find interesting, really. So I'm a little.
What he's doing off the tee is insane and worth watching, but like, it's getting ruined by golf media. Like,
Yeah.
this kind of stuff, and I guess we're helping ruin it.
love it.
But it's like,
If there's one thing we're good at, it's ruining things that are
Right.
popular.
we should have waited like
Fair.
a month before we did this.
Mm-hmm.
We're the final nail in the coffin for any kind of cool trend or
Yep.
anything
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's over.
or meme.
I'm gonna get called a hater, and maybe I am. But
No, you're fine.
okay.
You're fine. I think I think I could physically eat all that in a day, but I couldn't do it day after day after day.
So this advertising or this marketing, it worked because I ordered a box of the protein shakes he's been drinking.
Really?
Did you really?
Yeah.
Does he have a Woo band?
Everybody on tour has one, whether he wears it or not.
He does his own analytics.
I was gonna say, like, he has a proprietary band.
He's developed his own band that he's just wearing around.
He's like, man, heart rate variability, that just doesn't help me. I'm looking for protein synthesis.
He doesn't even have a band. He just got something like transplanted into his like body. Did you see that viral video of the woman opening her door?
Yeah.
With her hand? That made me really uncomfortable. Have you seen this?
No. I just don't understand.
It was this. I don't even know what I saw it on, but it's this woman and her husband, and she gets the key to her house put into her hand, and her husband just like that's a sketchy vibe to me.
Yeah.
If Sally came to me and was like, hey, like we got to get like a key put in your hand, I'm like, what? All right, what are you up to? Like, that's just creepy.
Old key hand having ass.
Can I just have like a regular key?
Yeah, I'm not James Bond. Like, my key works just fine. I don't need it in my hand.
Would you rather have key hand or retinal scan?
Retinal scan.
Plus, some keys for front doors now have like fobs and everything. Like, you don't need to put it inside your body.
Yeah. Like, what if you move? You have to rip that shit out of the wall and then like go do it again. Like, this company is probably like some startup that got like funded on Kickstarter. And then they thought it was a great idea, and then all of a sudden, like they're gonna go belly up because they can't afford to like produce this on mass quantities. And then this chick's just got a fucking chip in her hand.
You know, I had an idea for a similar fundraising company.
What was it?
It was a Kickstander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it just kickstands?
It was just it raised money for companies, but companies that would just eventually like dissolve, and no one would make any money, but no one would lose any. So it was just kind of like a placeholder.
Just kind of like a distraction for a temporary distraction.
Kickstand.
I like
Kickstander.
I like that.
All right.
Didn't they used to call you Kickstand?
Maybe.
Oh, you're not going to deny that one, are you? Deny everything else.
No, they didn't call me Kickstand.
I'm just tired of you coming in here and bitching about your gains, and you don't like Bryson, and you refuse to eat 25,000 calories a day.
I think I bitch about my gains. I think I'm doing just fine.
I ordered some kettlebells from a backer.
I want to lose about 4 pounds. All right, so I'm not going to go on the Bryson diet.
I feel like you could lose 4 pounds in a day if you just like tried. Like,
I want to lose like bad weight though, you know.
I had a listener DM me. I showed you guys this before the pod, and he was like, "Hey, check out the story about Bryson." I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." And we started talking about the protein shake that Bryson's taking, and I was like, "Man, I wonder if that shit works. I bet they're pricey." And he sent me a before and after photo of him. I'm not gonna say his name, and it was thirst trappy, and I did feel a little uncomfortable. He sent it to me. No offense. I mean, I'm glad you did. It's fine, but the before and after is insane. I showed y'all this.
Yeah,
it is quite the glow up. If that's really you,
that's just a hunk of man meat. There.
He went from like dude who's in his 6th year at college, taking another lap, just dad bod of all dad bods, to just absolutely competition yoked.
It was a mega tough scene at one point.
He's like Vegas pool party cut right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cut.
That's premiere.
So since I've been working out more, I've been trying to find an opportune moment to ask you guys this. Do you guys mind if I send you daily shirtless pics of me just to like
please do
have you guys break it down?
I thought you'd never ask.
Feel free to take off as much as you want.
Okay.
Not just your shirt.
Okay.
You know we're on camera now. You could pop top right now.
If Connor was here, I'd take off my shirt right now.
Yeah. I think we all would.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shouts to Connor. Can we talk about Gas Pump Girl?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Dillon, you quote tweeted this, I think, Monday night.
I believe I did.
Should we play the video?
Well, you need a visual.
Yeah, you need the visual.
You need the visual.
I mean,
basically.
How many times has it been viewed?
I don't know.
It's on your TL, dude.
I have to go searching for it, though. It's not like it's just sitting there.
Dude, shut up. You never tweet.
Stop.
We're talking about how weak your Twitter game's been lately.
Honestly, that's a good point. It has been kind of weak lately.
Oh, the video has now been deleted. Wonderful. This is perfect for this.
It's been deleted?
Yep.
Oh, can't have anything good anymore.
Yep. Well, so this video was a 2-minute 20-second video, like Twitter allows, and that's all you needed. It was kind of the perfect length for this video, in my opinion. And it showed a nice young lady trying to pump gas, and she could not, for the life of her,
wasn't going well for her.
Figure out how to get her car positioned in the gas station in a way that would allow for the side with the gas tank to be next to the gas pump.
Yeah, so the tank was on the driver's side. She originally pulls up with it on the passenger side, facing the pump, gets out, figures it out. So she basically just does like a U-turn and parks on the next aisle over on the same side. And she can't figure out how to reposition her car.
Mm-hmm.
And poor girl's being filmed the whole time.
Yeah. And the guy filming it is the star of this video, not the girl who can't do it. Because his commentary of it is it's coming from a guy who wants better out of her. He's like hoping that she gets it right. And you can just hear how sad he is. When he says, "Oh no," about 50 times in the videos. "Oh no. Oh no."
At what point do you get out and help her?
Dude, but that's the thing. If you do that, there's a really good chance, if I'm her, I'm embarrassed and I'm going to be like, no, I'll just drive off.
Yes.
I don't know what you can do, because like your explanation, how do you word that and not make them feel like an idiot? Like, "Oh, hey, come make a 3-point turn here and then back it up." Like, I don't know how you would even explain it. Or you could just say, "Do you want me to do it?" Like, you're at the boat ramp with your buddy.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, you mind backing the boat in?" I'm like, yeah, man. This is a very specific story." And like, I start doing it, and he's like, "Dude, stop. Let me do it."
Yeah.
And like, yeah, because I don't know what I'm doing.
It's tough to back a trailer.
It is.
With this video, like, so there are people on the internet who are now going viral for saying that like this shouldn't have ever occurred. It's shameful that it was recorded. And I completely disagree with that, because this guy wasn't doing it in like a mean-spirited way. Like, he was just sitting in his car watching this, and understandably it's a funny scenario. And I don't feel bad for the girl, because she's clearly like, her brain is so scrambled that she's just confused. When she finally realizes that she did it again and she like quickly turns, she knows that it's kind of funny. And it's a hilarious video.
I mean, if you could identify her easily from the video, it would be maybe a different story. But it's taken from far away. You can't tell who she is, and it's just something that you have to laugh at in this life. You gotta laugh at stuff like that.
If I'm this guy, and after I'm done taping it, I'm driving by her and like telling her like, "Hey, that was kind of entertaining.
Yeah,
that was funny. That was funny."
I think after the fourth go around, I would have walked up to her, like, "Look, you got to do this."
I'm not approaching strangers in public right now. That's just like my MO.
Okay.
That's a great point, Will. The one that no one has thought of, honestly.
No one.
Well, you can talk to her from a safe distance.
Okay. She didn't have a mask on.
Maybe
that's the real story here. Where's your mask?
Sure.
Where's the mask?
I have trouble with my lefts and rights.
I thought of you when I watched this film.
I have done this before, not 4 times, but I've done it before numerous times and been like, "God damn it, I'm so bad at this."
But this isn't a left or right issue. This is her brain can't comprehend how to switch the side of her car that's facing the gas tank.
But I think that me not knowing my lefts and rights doesn't help me in that scenario when my brain is trying to work through what's going on.
Yeah.
The other day at the gas station, and I will admit that I did this. I wouldn't have admitted this had she not been the brave person on the internet who was doing this herself. I was at the gas station, and for some reason, I just wasn't thinking. When I took the pump out of my car, I for some reason clamped down on the pump, and so I sprayed gasoline everywhere, everywhere. And nobody saw it. Nobody's like made anything about it. But I was just like, "Oh my God!" Like I'm Kim Kardashian right now. Remember the photos of her trying to gas up her car? She's just spraying stuff. I felt like I was in Zoolander.
So you're almost in a gasoline fight accident. Did Daddy Yankee come in?
Hold on. Oh, because Dame Mas Gasolina. That was
exactly.
Good. Yep, that took me a second.
That song will never not be good.
Daddy Yankee will never.
Song
not be
in the
good.
summer for like 12 years running. Oh, Dylan's checking his watch. Where you got to be, bud?
Yeah, dude.
Actually, you guys are texting, and that's blowing my watch up.
Sorry,
so
Chad texted.
maybe
I had to
why.
respond. I'm not going to air out
You
Chad.
were the
That's cool.
jerks.
You like to ignore Chad's text.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do a podcast, David. I take this seriously.
Get you a host who can do both, like us.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dude, when Chad calls, you have to respond immediately.
Chad can wait another half an hour.
Dude, Chad copped a new fiddle leaf fig the other day.
Oh, did he?
Oh my God, this thing is so hot. It's
what?
it's one of the best fiddle leaf figs I've ever seen.
I don't know what you're saying. What language
it's a
is
plant, dude.
that? Oh.
Let me say this. Should they make the pump tube longer for this reason?
No.
You're probably right.
That's too much tube, dog.
They should, those. Remember the garden hose that you can stretch it and then it just
it recoils. Yeah.
Recoils. They need to have that technology.
Yeah.
Have we gotten any statements from this girl? Like, has she come out and said that it's her? Has she I
don't know.
Because I feel like this being like a generally lighthearted, joking video that people were laughing at and enjoying. I feel like she could watch that with her friends and laugh along with it. I don't want to speak for her in that sense, but it just feels like something that shouldn't be made a big deal out of.
Yeah. A lot of dumb stuff happens at gas stations. They intentionally make the tube you can pop it off because people drive off with those in their cars still all the time.
Yeah, I've got a friend whose aunt did that. Was just driving down Cedar Ridge with the dragging it.
There's a big. I was at Ruska's on the way to Houston one time, and
Ruska's.
There was a dude, and he pulled up his truck really close to my car because you know how a lot of the time there you can't get a pump immediately.
Must have been truck month.
It was probably truck month. So this guy pulls up behind me, and he's just putting the heat on me to get my gas in there. If I could have pumped faster, I would have pumped faster because I was a little scared. But then I did the thing where I took the pump out, got everything done, but I forgot to close my shit, and I didn't realize it till I got to Houston, and I was like, dude, that guy in the truck thinks I'm the biggest wimp ever.
Yeah, but we've all done that one.
Yeah.
We've all done the leave the door open one.
He just put the heat on me, dude.
Yeah. Look at this boner.
I kind of like how vehicle technology has developed, and now you don't have to unscrew. At least on mine, not to brag, I don't have a gas cap.
Mm-hmm.
I just pop it open, and it's got
wow, dude,
some kind of vacuum sealed shutting device.
Well, as somebody who still has a gas cap,
you have a gas cap,
identify, dude.
I do too, man.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. How do you guys deal with it? You just have to unscrew it every time.
Just unscrew it and then screw it back on. It's pretty. It's quite simple.
I do miss clicking the little click.
Yeah, you can't click anymore, bitch.
Yeah,
Imagine
you can't
that.
click.
It's so satisfying.
Ain't nobody fucking with my click.
Hell yeah, dude. You don't know shit, David.
No, I know a lot. I know you're a dumbass.
That's not nice, man.
Well,
thought we were friends.
Well, we're not.
I told you guys the reckless thing I did a few weeks ago at the gas station. This was peak COVID.
Was that you in that viral video where you licked the toilet seat?
Yeah, that was me. No, luckily the gas station I go to's had their toilet out of commission for about 4 years. I go to the same gas station every single time in Austin.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. They're one time because I was close to home, but I needed gas, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go in and use the bathroom while I pump. And sure enough, this was years ago, and it's still like that. I respect that though.
Yeah, I love that.
They just don't want to clean it.
They don't want people using their shit.
Where did they go?
They go in there.
You ever wonder?
Yeah, they definitely go.
Do you ever wonder, when you're at a place like that, if there's a secret bathroom for the employees, or when you're at a restaurant and you're using man, I hope that, and it's a kind of a dirty one. I hope they've got a nice one back there because I don't want the cooks using this.
I've worked at 2 restaurants. Neither of them had a bathroom for employees. We always had to use the other bathroom.
Can confirm Subway does not have a secret bathroom.
Employees must wash their hands.
You'll see them use it too, so you know that it's on the up and up.
Do you see what Subway's doing?
Are they doing a $6 footlong?
No, they're bringing back $5 footlongs.
Wow, man, that'll get me back in the door.
And it's great. Yeah, it's great because they do the entire commercial talking about $5 footlongs.
They should bring back Jared.
Yeah, bring back him, dude. And then at the end of the commercial, they revealed that it's not just a $5 footlong. You have to buy 2.
Okay, well, that.
Did y'all see that Cole Campbell's doing the Subway diet?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the move for him.
Dude, he posted the story. He goes, look, this dude lost all this weight eating Subway sandwiches. Yeah, we know the story. It's Jared.
That's 25 years
old.
He
actually referenced Jared?
Yes.
No.
Cole. It didn't end well for Jared.
You know, one of the dudes I worked with, Twan. Mm-hmm. Twan hated Jared. And this is in high school. And this is when, the Jared was, the cutouts were in the store. And, where everybody knew he just really had it out for him. And be like, dude, Twan, did you see we got that new Jared cut out in the walkway? He'd be like, fuck Jared. He hated Jared. He was early ground floor for hating Jared.
Good
Fogle.
for Twan, man. He saw it coming.
I love Twan.
I think
he might have got me left off the schedule, but I probably deserved it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you were a shit
He took
employee.
your hours.
I skateboarded to work, so.
You used to do that thing where people would have a weird sandwich order and you would take a picture of it and post it on social media.
This was the year 2000. There's no way I had that technology.
You were doing it.
That's one of my favorite photos. The dude taking a picture of the olive sandwich. It's just hilarious. You deserve to get roasted.
Look at this dumbass sandwich.
You deserve to get roasted. I don't know. I've had
man.
several sandwich orders in the past where I'm like, man, this person's going to think I'm a weirdo. Sometimes I just don't feel like having like a bunch of. Sometimes a veggie sandwich goes hard.
Yeah.
I can't imagine eating a sandwich with only vegetables.
Dude, you've never had a veggie?
No.
Let me make you one sometime, David.
I have no interest.
What were we talking about? The gas
I
pump
just
lady?
offered to make you a fucking sandwich, and you're
I
not.
don't want a
gonna do it.
veggie sandwich. Vegetables and bread? Like, what are you doing?
I don't know. You ever had like a salad with croutons on it?
Yes, I've had a salad with croutons. It's a little different.
It's vegetables and bread.
Okay.
Hey,
Point
Lindsay,
made.
you guys know Lindsay Pelis or Palis?
I don't know her. I know who she is.
She retweeted this. She quote tweeted this lady who said we should not be making fun of this girl and said hard agree. She definitely. So Lindsay Pelis has spoken on the matter.
Yeah, well.
Maybe you guys are just being big jerks.
I think, I'm being completely honest. Also, Kanye is with Elon Musk right now at his house, so that's tight. I will say, like, I don't think this is a mean-spirited video, and I don't feel bad laughing at it because it's funny. And if this girl is actually upset about it, then I will retract that. But I just feel like it's not that big a deal.
I look forward to applying this logic and reasoning to every viral video going forward, and doing it in a very, very insufferable manner. So buckle up.
This isn't bum fights. Like this is a hilarious. This is
Yeah,
a very
it's just-
lighthearted, G-rated.
It's
humor
very
video.
lighthearted. We got to be able to laugh at stuff
It's
like
G-rated. This isn't going to ruin her
this.
career.
You can't cancel everything. You can't cancel making fun of, stupid stuff like this.
If she
no
wanted
one's
to-
hurt, no one knows who the girl is.
Why are Elon and Kanye together right now?
No.
I don't hate it.
Did y'all listen to Kanye's new track as mixed by Dr. Dre,
I did.
I'm pretty sure we listened to it
featuring
together.
Travis Scott?
Listened to it together, David. So.
I was just trying to set it up for the podcast.
Well, don't ask
Jackwagon.
questions. Yeah, what do you think? You like it? Is it hot?
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
No, talk about it, David.
I like it. I don't. Well, it's not great, but I like what he's trying to do. I like that it's not poop diddy scoop.
It's better than every other song he's released since his Wyoming album. There were no.
Has he? I can't even think of those.
There was no heat on.
Oh,
on
the
Jesus
gospel
is King.
album?
Like the gospel album had no heat.
It had some good loops to it, but it wasn't. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
If I have the aux, I'm not putting on Jesus is King. If it's Sunday morning and I'm trying to get my praise on, I might put it on, but who knows? But like
you
this,
should put that on while you're on the Pelly.
it probably would make me go pretty hard if I'm being honest. The video kind of stressed me out, but I think that was the point of the video. Make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, look. I'm a big Travis Scott guy. Anything that involves him, big fan. I feel like he doesn't get completely utilized in a manner that I think he's worthy of in this track. But that's Kanye. He gets he'll get Rick Ross to do a couple bars at the very, very, very end of a song.
This could be Dr. Dre. He could have freezed out Travis.
That could be. That's an interesting mix. I don't know if Dre has ever worked with. I doubt that Dr. Dre has worked with either of those guys. Dr. Dre is a very not secretive, but private guy. Doesn't do a whole lot.
He has beats.
Beats by Dre.
Yeah,
Is he a billionaire? He probably should be.
Pretty sure. Pretty
yeah.
sure.
I don't do beats by Dre though.
Oh, I do.
No, I only do Raycon.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do
Way to go.
if I'm gonna do earbuds, I'm going with my Raycons.
Well, my earbuds are Raycon. My over the ear ones are Beats. It's okay.
What do you think Dr. Dre's net worth is?
I'm gonna say 800 million.
69 billion.
It's not.
I can confirm that Dillon was very far off, and I can confirm that Dave was right on the money. You're very good at doing this.
What is it?
It's good.
800 million.
What did you guess? What did he guess?
800 million.
Wow. You looked it up.
No, I
dog.
didn't.
Did you
You
look it
are
up?
you are like weirdly good.
You're
at
the
this
net worth
game.
king. If you could accumulate net worth by guessing other people's net worths, you're
yeah.
like Dillon with people's height, but with
Yeah,
net
dude.
worth.
Yeah.
Height.
What's my net worth?
Yeah. What's mine, bitch?
You really want me to say?
It's maybe not.
I'm kidding.
It's not impressive.
Can we talk about Miro real quick?
I thought you'd
Please.
never ask.
Is this a new sponsor alert? Have we done this on CB yet?
New sponsor alert.
There we
New
go.
sponsor.
Let's talk about Miro real quick. Working remotely doesn't mean you need to feel disconnected from your team. With Miro, You can get your work done together and collaborate wherever you are. Telecommuting, remote working, distributed teams. Call it what you like, but more and more teams are working from home. Collaborate better and get work done faster with the help of Miro. If you're still using an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper to brainstorm or organize your work, you need to expand your horizons. Miro lets you visualize everything you're working on all in one place. I thought we might have done this on Mailin. We definitely did it on here.
We did?
Dude, Miro's user interface is such a vibe. No one's talking about that. It's
It is
beautiful.
It is vibe.
If you took some productivity software and was like, all right, let's make this more will to freeze, Miro.
It's Miro.
Miro.
I was thinking that too as I was using it. We're going to really have to start using Miro because Dillon, we were supposed to talk about this later, but you're going to be working and doing the pod from home now.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
No.
We're
Oh,
good.
really?
Yeah, we're
We
good.
just need to get the vibe back, so we're going to have you work from home.
I bring the vibe.
You need to lose the 4 pounds and then you can come back.
That's wow.
Don't worry, Miro's going to integrate
Wow.
perfectly with,
I'm going to
Slack,
file a
all the other
complaint
stuff
with
we
the
use.
Texas Workforce Commission,
No.
Better
Sure.
Business Bureau, somebody.
All of the above.
Either way, you're going down.
Just get more familiar with Miro because you're going to be using it a lot more moving forward. Miro is an online whiteboard that brings teams together anytime, anywhere. I've worked with several of these programs or services in the past, and I will say that most of them largely stink. And Miro has taken the steps to make it much more manageable, aesthetically pleasing, just nice to work with. Their infinite canvas is perfect for brainstorming, making mock-ups, organizing files, and managing complex projects. They even have templates so you can just get started real quick. They have over 5 million users worldwide that trust Miro to help make their teams work more efficiently. It's everything you need to start working better. Start collaborating for free when you sign up for an account at Miro.com/backer. That's Miro.com/backer to sign up for a free account with unlimited team members. Miro.com/backer. You guys see this Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith news?
Oh, let me guess. He doesn't have to cuss in his raps to sell records.
Yeah, he's cussed in his raps before.
Well, I do. Yeah,
Has he?
I feel like he's at least said like, "Damn."
That's a bad one. That's a bad boy shit.
If you say that in front of the homie, he's like, "What are you doing right now?"
That's one of the parks you can't say that words.
So were you guys aware that Jada, like, she was trending last night pretty hard, and now it's like, oh, it's because she's denied that this has actually happened.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are they Scientologists?
There's been rumors, but I don't know if they actually are. I think so. I've actually done research on this. Jada Pinkett Smith at one point I don't know if she was on like a spiritual journey or if she was just trying to learn more about other cultures, but she did do a significant amount of learning about Scientology. But I think she was also doing that while exploring other religions and things like that. And so I don't think she's actually a Scientologist, but I think she learned about it to better herself in some way.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here about Will. He's not, but he says that they've got some good ideas.
Great. Yeah.
Brilliant, revolutionary, and non-religious.
Yeah, they probably got something on him.
They probably have the mixtape where he cussed in his raps to sell records.
Do you guys know who August Alsina is?
No.
I didn't know who he was before last night. Apparently, he's an American singer-songwriter from New Orleans. Signed to Def Jam, or formerly signed to Def Jam. He's best known for his single "I Love This Shit" with Trinidad James. All Gold Everything. I love Trinidad James, All Gold Everything.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with August.
I wasn't either, but apparently he had an affair with Jada Pinkett.
Okay.
And apparently he sat down with Will Smith, and Will Smith gave him his blessing because they're in an open marriage.
Okay. Look, what you do behind closed doors.
But now Jada Pinkett Smith is denying that they ever had an affair.
Someone's fibbing. Someone's
probably
fibbing
got to
here.
deny that one, huh?
You don't want to wake up to August Alsina if you're him and look at your TL and be like, oh no,
Who's this man?
I think he's a rapper,
Okay.
singer-songwriter. It says. So
He must not have bars. I don't know who he is.
Do y'all remember? When Travolta? This is really random, but the name August Alsina reminded me of this. When John Travolta was trying to present at the Oscars, and he like completely botched that person's name.
No.
And it was just like the worst thing ever.
No.
Okay.
How do you?
It was Adele Dazeem, and Travolta went up there and just absolutely murdered it, and it made me think of August Alsina.
If you're like a presenter at one of these award shows, your one job is to look at the list of people that you have to potentially announce as a winner, because you're ruining that person's like moment for a second. if I win an Oscar and somebody announces like, and the Oscar goes to Will DeFries, I'm like, oh great, this is going to be in my mind forever. But then I have an Oscar in my hand, so I won't be too worried about it.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I want to win an Oscar so bad.
You're not going to.
It's like the one award I want.
You're not. I mean, you're not even making shit like that. So
No. I just feel like it'd be swag.
Oh my God.
dude, Kobe won one. Shouts to Cobes.
Dude, didn't he get pretty close to an EGOT?
It's hard to say.
Did he?
I don't know.
He died this year.
That's when we knew.
Dude, that feels like so long ago.
Yeah. We were in Breckenridge.
Mm-hmm.
Will, I sent you a link to that. I don't know if you want to play it, but it's so funny to me, and it may be one of those things where like it's not as funny to y'all, but I think you're gonna like it.
Let me pull back the curtain regarding playing this right now. I'm going to play it.
Okay.
And I'm going to play it on this screen.
Okay. Just gonna make you do more editing work?
I don't know if this is going to work, David. We can't play it. The more I think about this, the more I know that I'm going to botch this. I need to teach myself how to work this new studio before I fuck this up.
Fucking Randy.
It's technology in here, man.
Dude, it's
crazy.
ridiculous. It's
I don't even know what's
ridiculous.
going on anymore.
It's redonkulous.
Don't say redonkulous. No one's doing redonkulous.
Yeah, very few people.
It's
I would-
redonkulous. No, I'm going to figure it out.
Oh, this.
Hey, but
What?
yeah, I don't. You know what they do behind closed doors is their business.
Sure.
I'm just leaving it there.
We've known for a long time that
Something was up.
Yeah,
we knew
that-
it was a little bit not off. I'm not gonna say off. I don't judge, but just maybe not your grandma's marriage. This ain't your grandma's marriage, Dillon. Let me tell you that. Okay.
Yeah, I heard you, David.
he said it's not your grandma's
Dude,
marriage.
play this stupid video.
It's not even gonna be funny.
No, I'm gonna hate it.
Just the visual is really good.
Oh,
too.
Adina Menzel.
That's whose name he botched. That was
Yeah.
like the number one song.
I botched it
Dude,
reading
yeah,
a recap.
yeah.
So fuck me.
She has an.
Yeah, you're.
She has just
Come on, dude.
I thought
an
it.
angelic voice.
I was
David.
reading what he said. Just watch.
Okay, here we go.
There will always be a special place in my heart for the movie musical and for the songs that create their most memorable moments. Here to perform the Oscar-nominated, gorgeously empowering song, Let It Go, from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen, please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
What?
Dude, he
Wow,
snapped
I didn't
there.
realize how
What?
bad
What?
he butchered that.
That's not even like remotely
So
close.
her name is Adina.
Adina Menzel.
Adina Menzel, dude.
And she's got pipes, David.
And what did he say?
It's like he saw her name on the thing and was like, I need to do
His
some filler
brain,
words.
his
The
brain
wickedly
just
talented.
froze. That was bad.
Introduce Dillon going forward as the wickedly talented.
The wickedly talented
Dillon
Dillon
Cheverere.
Cheverere. He's not, though.
Is she in Wicked? Is that why he said that?
No,
She's not?
she's not in Wicked.
I'll be honest, though. Even though Adina Menzel's, like, the song slap, I thought Frozen was pretty much unwatchable for me.
Oh, I hate you. That's a great movie. I'll fight
The
you
songs
about it.
go. She's got
Oh,
pipes.
the songs go.
Maybe
Never seen it.
I wasn't in the mode to watch the movie when I
David,
first saw it because
you need
we
to
were on
watch it.
vacation in Mexico and it was really nice out and Sally's nieces were trying to get me to watch it with them at like 11 in the morning.
You
and I-
should have done it.
And I was just like, I don't want to sit here.
You wanted to go drink pina coladas on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a very competitive pool scene. You had to go down there early to get a chair.
Competitive
Dillon.
pool scene.
Yeah, you know how it is at resorts on vacation.
I do.
It's hard to get a chair at those places.
I feel you. Yeah.
Did you guys see they canceled ACL?
Yeah.
So we can't break down the lineup like always. People always love that episode.
That's my favorite episode because people think they're paying us to do it, and they're not.
No.
We just need content.
Well, at one
We're
point,
just dumbasses.
It'd be cool if they paid us
to be
do
fair, at one point we did get free tickets.
yeah, I guess. Yeah,
That's true.
but that wasn't really tied to us talking about it. It was just like, hey, here's some tickets.
It was like we did a couple social posts for it, I think.
Like ACL doesn't need us to get the word out.
No. No.
Yeah, people are going to buy tickets.
We need some influencers.
Yeah.
We need some local C-list celebrities.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
That's
A-listers
us.
that they always
You're
have
B.
headlining,
not.
pretty sure those draw more people in than our podcast
Yeah.
race for ACL. But who am I to say? It is Bobby Bonilla Day.
Oh, he's getting paid today?
I have to be honest. It's one of my favorite days of the year.
It's funny, man.
I love every single time that it happens.
Who structured this?
The front office.
What about the back office?
Darren Ravel, of course, is all over this.
He's had this tweet scheduled since last Bobby Bonilla
Yeah.
Day.
He points out that he's making more this year than Pat Mahomes.
That's depressing.
And he's making about 4 or 5 times as much as Pete Alonso, who was their stud rookie first baseman.
What's ridiculous about this is that Bobby Bonilla is still owed $18 million.
That's the best mailbox money.
$18 million.
Sheesh.
Man, this could have been you, Dillon, if you didn't fuck around in high school.
I don't think I ever had the talent that Bobby Bonilla had, Dave.
Dude, they're in year 10 of 25 of their $1.19 million annual payment to Bobby Bonilla for the 2000 season. 2000.
Have they tried to hit him with a buyout? Like, hey, let's end this.
Yeah, and you know what he does?
Because it's embarrassing.
He swipes in his Gmail inbox every time and just deletes that email the second he sees it come through.
The worst part of it for the Mets is not having to shell out this $1 million plus every year. It's that it's embarrassing that their front office structured this contract this way. And every year we're reminded of it. It becomes a story again every year. Shit.
Isn't A-Rod trying to buy the Mets?
Is that true?
I think A-Rod and J-Lo are part of a ownership group that's trying to pursue it.
I think Dave Portnoy's part of that group too.
Oh, great.
That's like the most misunderstood thing when people are like, oh yeah, Jay-Z owns the Nets. Like, he owns a very, very small fraction.
Very small.
He's part of an ownership.
He had to get rid of that though,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, for his agency.
He just signed one of my favorite soccer players.
Who?
Marcus Rashford. Young talent.
Oh yeah, he's really good.
Who is Christian Pulisic represented by?
Kicked the shit out
Not
of the
sure.
ball.
We could try to represent him. If he's trying to start a podcast,
We don't have an agency. This is a podcast network.
Well, what if he wants a podcast?
I didn't think about that.
Just wondering.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
He needs one.
Guys, can we do something that I've been waiting forever to do?
Oh my gosh, what is it?
We have a new sponsor alert.
New sponsor alert.
This isn't a fake new sponsor alert like the Miro.
Dude, I'm like legit very excited for this.
We've been waiting for this sponsor to come through for a very long time.
It's here. The time is now.
This is a beer that I've drank for a long time, Dillon.
It's the champagne of beers, sir.
Do you know Miller High Life brings pride to the simple things in life?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want an unpretentious quality beer, and Miller High Life is that beer.
Ooh,
With refreshing champagne-like bubbles in an iconic glass bottle, accessible to all. Celebrate the wins of everyday life with a Miller High Life. I don't care who you are. If you don't like Miller High Life, get out.
Man, we had a guest, Pete, joined our happy hour several weeks ago, and he was drinking a High Life.
Pete Blackburn.
Yes.
Yes.
That one. It made me happy.
Yes. It's an underrated beer.
I've been through several Miller High Life phases in my life where I used to cop and enjoy quite a bit.
Well, you know, this summer, Miller High Life will raise a can to celebrate summer simple moments with a limited edition champagne cans.
Dillon.
Ooh, what?
What?
Champagne.
Yep. Simple summer moments don't have to be big to call for a celebration. And this summer, I think we can all admit that we're not doing these big celebrations.
We're not. I'll be celebrating at home this weekend. But you know what? I'll be celebrating with Miller High Life.
The best place to drink responsibly is at home, Dave.
That's right.
If you're unfamiliar, Miller High Life is the champagne of beers. It's quality beer within everyone's reach. And it was created to bring pride to the simple things in life. You guys know that's been around since 1903.
Just an all-time classic bottle, too.
I did not know that.
Dude, it's been faithfully brewed the same way since its start on New Year's Eve in 1903.
It's a great time to launch a company.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah. It's a great call, especially like a beer company. Tasty beer. Gosh.
Celebrate responsibly.
Like we said, this summer, Miller High Life will release limited edition champagne cans to celebrate summer special moments. I mean, this is just exciting. I will say, in closing though, celebrate responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
Miller Brewing Company in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You know, Milwaukee is the first town. This is not part of the read anymore. You know, they are the first town to elect a socialist mayor.
Really?
And it's actually pronounced Milwaukee.
Is it?
I don't know if any of
Is
that's
that the
true.
same
It's
thing?
from
Like
Wayne's
is that
World.
like a Millie Rock?
It's from Wayne's World. Alice Cooper.
Milwaukee?
If Alice Cooper, if what he says is true, then that is absolutely correct. I've always had a thing for Milwaukee.
I've always thought the Brewers were a great mascot.
Yeah, well, they've got like the iconic hat.
I never really thought it through.
The Brewers?
Like, I never really thought it through because they don't use like just like bearded dudes that are like dumping hops into big tanks. They just have other logos.
When they hit a home run, though, when they're at home, that guy slides down that little spiral slide, and he looks like he knows how to brew the fuck out of beer.
He probably does.
Yeah, he does.
He probably does.
Yeah.
God, I could do. How many High Lifes you drinking this weekend? Dylan, start us off on this weekend of fun.
I don't know, like 100. What, Dave?
Nothing.
Oh,
I'm gonna drink.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
my
drink
hat.
one High Life for every single smoothie that Bryson has this weekend.
damn.
So I'm drinking 14.
Feels like a lot.
I don't know. 100 seems like more than 14.
Fair point.
Putting it out there.
Fair point. Look, we're on lockdown still. I have nothing. I was supposed to go see the family at the ranch this weekend. We're going to have a family get-together out there for the 4th. That is no longer happening because of the pandemic.
Is it that?
Texas is spiking.
Is it that, or is it because you refuse to realize gains by drinking more protein shakes? And they don't want to see your ass.
What does it have to do with
I don't
me
know.
going
I
to
could
see
just-
my family,
If I was
Dave?
your family,
It's a valid
member,
question,
I wouldn't
dude.
want to see you.
It's not about. It's a dumb. It's a stupid, idiotic.
People get tired of hearing your shit when you won't drink more protein shakes.
I'm just. We're gonna fight at some point.
Good. Now's the time. You refuse to bulk.
Well, yeah. I've nothing. I have nothing. It's gonna be hot and sunny. I might go to the pool.
Has Stella been to the ranch yet?
No.
Oh
I
man.
can't, man. My mom's a high risk person.
Oh yeah.
And so we can't bring it out there.
But don't you have like 1,000 acres? Can't you just
Can't
stay like
bring
on the
it
other
out
side?
there. It's your dog, dude.
Yeah, it's
It
say
meaning
her.
the sickness.
Oh, I thought you
Not-
meant your dog.
No,
Like,
no,
don't
no.
refer to it as it.
I would
man.
never
That's
call her it.
disrespectful to Stella.
It meaning the virus.
That's one sickness I'm not down with.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We
Well.
could go out there and keep a distance. We have our own little.
You don't ever just go out there and camp?
No, but it just that's
Dylan's gonna wake up to like a horse stomping on his head.
my mom hasn't seen parks since like January, and she's about to lose her mind. Like it's sad.
I get
It's not a good situation. So
Tough.
we had to break it to her that we're no longer going.
Does
and
he ever
she's not
FaceTime her?
happy. Yeah, they FaceTime.
He's been FaceTiming me a little too much.
Really?
I'm just like, all right, dude. Like,
What does he say to you?
no, it's sometimes he'll just FaceTime me and I'll be like, what is this? And it's just his face. Then he like flashes the camera down to the toilet and he shows me like his bowel movements. I'm like, that is not even funny.
That's good. I like that.
This
like
is
that.
Oh,
gross.
dude, I gotta talk to him about that. That's not cool.
It's fine. He's very young.
So that's why he's always taking the phone to the bathroom with him.
Yeah.
What a little shithead.
I'm going to be celebrating responsibly at home this weekend, guys.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hopefully my kettlebells get here in the next couple of days. Maybe get some kind of functional fitness in.
Can't even lift those things, dude.
No, I can definitely lift them.
Man, how much does it cost to have those shipped? That's a lot of
I don't
weight.
know. Don't ask. I don't know.
Oh man.
I think isn't it free?
kettlebells are heavy, dude.
Yeah, hard to say.
No, what they do is they send it to
you got the little 7-pounders. I get it.
They melt it down.
Yeah.
And then you have to, yeah.
That doesn't change the weight, Dave.
Yes, it does.
No.
I feel like UPS
Muscle-
and FedEx drivers just hate kettlebells. They see this little tiny package and they're like, "Oh, we're
No,
good." And then
not
it's
my
oh,
guy.
good.
this fucking
Dude.
meathead.
Whoa!
with the kettlebell.
My guy loves it. My dude's jacked. My UPS driver, and like
Oh,
so he
he's
probably knows.
He's gonna
like,
go
oh,
out there and start doing some
like-
presses with it.
He's carrying it over his head, strongman style, just getting some reps in.
Dude, is your UPS driver like caked up?
Yeah, he absolutely is.
Nice.
He's thick.
What can Brown do for you, Dillon?
I mean, they deliver stuff to me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Yeah, that's really all I need from them. Yeah, I don't need anything. Anything more seems like I'm overreaching.
I don't expect anything else from them, really.
I love that we have the contactless delivery going now, where I don't have to go like sign my name on that little thing that like is probably very dirty in Germany.
Dude, the two best things that come out of the coronavirus pandemic have been what? Non-contact deliveries for everything and to-go drinks in Austin.
Yes.
Like those are two actually good things that I want
Silver
to
lining.
continue. Everything else sucks monumentally.
Saving money's been kind of tight.
Yeah,
I have like nothing to spend money
Oh,
on.
look at Dillon.
I've been online shopping like a motherfucker though.
This might be in poor taste since the people are struggling. So
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
should,
way to
we
go,
should probably
Dylan.
shut up. Sorry.
No, keep going. Guy refuses to bulk.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of unemployed people out there who are making more money than they were making before.
Dude,
who
I'm
are just
telling
like-
you, man.
And I'm
I-
like,
I've
wait,
tried-
should I try to get fired?
Yeah, people are like, I don't want to go back to work yet.
Dude, will you guys bear hug me?
Yeah, dude. Like,
No,
I just
I'll
really need.
dap
I don't.
you.
I just want to hug, to be honest.
I've
I'll
talked
hug
to
you.
at least 5 different people who are all on unemployment and refuse to go back to work.
yeah, they're like,
Not that they
hope
refuse,
phone
but
call
they're like,
doesn't-
it makes more sense to stay on this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't had anyone like quote refuse, but I've
refuse is a
I've talked to
strong word.
numerous people who are just like, I'm not pressing the issue quite yet.
Also, never mind.
Dude, imagine like, I can't speak for these people, but if I'm making more money than I made before, the idea of going back to working and working remotely sounds terrible. If things were opening up faster, then I might be more motivated to do something like that.
This is going down another road, but so I know a guy in my neighborhood who's a business owner, small business owner, and he had to lay off some people. He got the PPP stimulus for companies from the Small Business Administration, and they have to spend that money by a certain amount of time to, and they have to rehire people. He can't rehire the people because they don't want to get off unemployment.
Yeah, it's tough.
So it's like, what would I do with this money?
It's tough.
Yeah.
Do you guys even care about what I'm doing this weekend?
Yeah, I'd love to know.
Nope,
I'm doing what every good American does on 4th of July weekend.
You're going to the pool.
I'm watching English Premier League soccer all fucking weekend.
What are the matchups we need to watch?
Let's see. Well, tomorrow afternoon, 2:15 Central Time, we've got Liverpool-Man City. Liverpool's already won the title, so Man City will go in probably, trying to spoil their happy parade. But Liverpool is also probably hungover and a little tired from their partying. They partied all night the night they won the title, as they should have.
So at this point, they're only playing for history, right?
Yes, and they have a chance to break the all-time record for points. Okay. They're on track to do that, and so that they do have that motivation. Friday, we're sitting here, no EPL on Friday, but on 4th of July morning, we got a few games. I'm not sure which ones are going to be televised nationally. But Dave, your boy Pulisic's playing at 2 p.m. Central.
I'm in, dude. I am all in. Are they starting him finally?
Yeah, he's been on a little hot streak. So if they're not starting him, then I'm not really sure what they're doing. He had a beautiful goal this past week, like beautiful, world class. I'm not a noted Pulisic stan or anything, but he's quickly building a reputation with me as somebody who doesn't watch nearly enough U.S. men's national team. But should be a full slate. We have nothing going on other than that. I think I'd like to do something. I would like to distract myself from the fact that it's 4th of July, which is traditionally one of my favorite holidays. I would like to distract myself from the fact that it is 4th of July. And I would like to maybe do some type of advanced recipe, maybe.
I'll be smocking.
Yeah. I wish I could smock this weekend.
Maybe I'll bring you some meats.
You should probably just skip over my house again like you did last time when you made stuff for your friends.
Yeah, I will.
That would be very...
Had I not been out of town when Dave was giving the gift of gumbo, I would have been very upset had I not gotten the gift of gumbo.
It just it showed me what he thinks of our friendship, which is not much.
Hey, man, I'll take this friendship seriously when you start taking your gains seriously.
God, dude.
Fair point.
All right. Fair. That's fair.
When you start eating 13 eggs for breakfast, that's when we'll start treating you like a friend.
That's so many eggs.
I'm going to go on the mountain diet.
I'm pretty much done after 3 is I can do 4, but 3 is like... sweet spot.
I can pound eggs.
Is it not annoying for him to do a baker's dozen every single time? It's like taking one out of this other one.
Yeah, I get it. That is kind of annoying.
Just do 12, dude.
Dude, the idea of cracking that many eggs is because cracking an egg sucks.
I hear he eats them with the shells.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a lot of fiber.
What do you mean cracking an egg sucks? Does it get your hands dirty or what?
No, it's just like you crack it and then you got to do it perfectly because you don't want any shell to get in there.
David.
And then you don't want to waste the yolk, so you're like it's hanging off and you're like, come on, get off in there. No, you got to do that 12 more times.
Do what in there? I don't think cracking an egg's that bad, David.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's not that bad when you're doing it a handful of times, but it's 13 times.
Can you do it? I feel like
if you need help next time, I'll come over and I'll crack him for you.
I feel like Dillon's the hardo that does it with one hand.
No, I crack him with 2.
Bullshit.
You seem like the kind of guy who doesn't eat the yolk. You're like, I only like the egg whites.
Oh, I love the yolk.
Too much cholesterol.
I seek out the yolk.
I ordered an egg white omelet one time in my life, and I have to say it was the worst omelet I've ever had. I will never order an egg white omelet ever again.
The yolk has all kinds of nutrients and shit in it, man.
Yolks are so good. I don't like them fully cooked. If it's fully cooked, then it better be like a deviled egg for me.
Over medium is how I prefer my eggs.
That's the take.
Kind of runny, not super runny, but runny enough to you can get in there and
look gloopy.
You can have fun in there if you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dave doesn't know.
Dumbass. I've tuned out. I'm tired of your bullshit.
Should we get out of here?
Yeah.
We'll be back
Dillon's
Friday.
Got somewhere to be.
Patreon.com/circlingback podcast. We'll be back Friday with voicemails. Like we said, we'll make an announcement on our Twitter or Instagram regarding the stream room for this Tuesday. So we'll have it to you before the weekend. So if you need to pass some time while you're sitting at home, you can do that. But we'll have a good idea for that. Other than that, we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.